Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am at the summit of Roan Mountain, right outside of Roan Mountain State Park here in East Tennessee. And I'm waiting on the sun to set, but it is crazy foggy right now, so I don't know if I'll get any footage of that. But I want to welcome you to the channel, and if you're watching this video, you might be interested in what is happening at Roan Mountain State Park. And so I'm going to walk you through all the cool stuff about the park today, and I'll give it a score between 0 and 100 and see if it's a good fit for you and your family. I'll go ahead and tell you, it's awesome. I feel like I'm in Middle Earth, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. God bless you. Well, welcome back to another state park review. I gotta tell you, this place is absolutely stunning. I felt like I was in heaven here on earth. There is so much wildlife and natural beauty, from the forests to the animals like this deer and baby deer that I found, rabbits running alongside, the walking trails up the mountain. And here, right at the base of the state park, with campsites backing up to it, is a beautiful mountain stream that runs year-round. I was there in July, and it was absolutely gorgeous. This part is actually from the deep dive video where I hiked to an old mining cave and got to explore it, got poured on, so check out that footage. But I mean, just look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. I felt like I was in Middle Earth or Narnia or something like that. And this is a shot here at the summit of Roan Mountain as the sun was setting, and that's the best I could get with the clouds rolling through. But as you can see, just picturesque. It really doesn't get any more beautiful than this. If you go to the other side of the mountain, you will actually reach the Appalachian Trail, where it has even more beautiful views. Super windy, but I mean, come on. Does this not just display the glory of the Lord Jesus himself? So for natural beauty, it gets a perfect 10 out of 10 score. Alright, so I've been sitting in my truck for about 30 minutes or so. The rain has just moved its way through, so I'm about to set up Loki back here. Gotta love Loki, the pop-up camper. Just waiting for the rain to get through a little bit more, just so things don't get soaking wet. However, look at this campsite. I mean, it's super flat and wide. It's got this dark gravel. I mean, you want to talk about feeling like you're in the mountains. You are in the mountains. It is so cool. Of course, you have your regular picnic table, your grill that I'm going to be using in a bit. You have a legit fire pit, but check this out. If I just walk down a few feet, there's a stream down here. And not, I mean, the main river is like a couple hundred yards that way. But check it out. I'm at Site 64. Site 64. So if you come here and you have little kids, there's a little path right down here. They can walk down and just play in this cool water stream anytime they want. How cool is that? When you combine how beautiful everything is around the campsites with an awesome layout, you get a perfect 10 out of 10 score. Guys, there is so much to do at Roan Mountain. You're gonna have your normal park stuff like your playground and your tennis court and pickleball, all your swings. You're gonna have also all of your normal day activity things. If you just wanna make a little day trip out of it, they have all the picnic tables, and you can dip your foot down there in the stream right there at the heart of the park. And you'll find plenty of common areas, little bridges to cross, and so much to do. But as you make your way up the mountain, you'll find more and more stuff to do. The first is this old homestead that's over 100 years old. They give tours that you can pay for, or you can do what I did, which is just kind of hang out around it and get some good pictures. This was a weird concrete table that I found while hiking up the mountain, and then something truly unusual. And I found what I'm calling an old decommissioned doomsday bunker. It is right there on the mountainside. You have to take kind of a trail off the main trail to get to it. I wish I could have climbed inside of it because it was so interesting. So this is me on the deep dive talking more about exploring it. It is super cool. When I got to the top of the mountain, I was surprised to see a Welcome to North Carolina sign. That is how far east you really are. But at the top of the mountain, there's kind of two ways to go about it. On the actual Roan mountainside, you're going to have parking where you can park kind of right at the base of the trail. There's actually several points that you can park at on the way up there. But I chose the long hike and went all the way up and got to see very little when I got to the top. Apparently it gets very smoky, like the Smoky Mountains there each night. And so it wasn't a great view, but really fun. And I got to sing a really fun song at the top from The Hobbit. So check out the deep dive for that. But I mean, just look at this beautiful, amazing sunset that you only see when you're up on the mountainside. It's for moments like this that you go up on the mountainside. I've always said that East Tennessee is God's country, and I think it's pretty easy to see why. As you go up the mountain, it's actually not in the park, and so there's places like this right here where you can buy your own 14 acres on the side of the mountain. So if you're a millionaire, good luck with that. But this is me walking up to the Appalachian Trail. It kind of winds up the side of this mountain, and you can see the elevation is just under 6,000 feet. So I guess I can say I technically hiked part of the Appalachian Trail. But if you go up there, be sure to bring your phone because your views are just going to be absolutely breathtaking. So much to do at Roan Mountain. I'm going to give activities a 19 out of 20. There are plenty of restrooms spread throughout the park. The ones at the Welcome Center are super nice. The ones at the campground are a little bit older, but for this category, bathrooms get an 8 out of 10. While you are a little far from I-40, you're very close to Johnson City, and the roads are very well maintained, so it gets a 7 out of 10 for drivability. I really felt the Southern hospitality with the staff. They were so kind, gave me great recommendations, so I'm going to give staff a 10 out of 10. The Welcome Center has a ton of things for you to purchase. There's also a camp store which has all your camping supplies, and Johnson City is only a few minutes away, so nearby amenities gets a 10 out of 10. While this is only my 15th or so park to review, I have to say, I don't think it's going to get any more unique than this. It gets a perfect 10 out of 10. While it is a little more expensive to stay at the park, just look what you get. I think it's a great value for your money, and I'm going to give cost an 8 out of 10. And you put it all together, the total for Roan Mountain State Park is a 92 out of 100 for the first ever score in the 90s. You know what that means? It means you need to stop this video and go check it out right now. All right, on to the next one. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more about this Tennessee State Park, then click on the link that's popping up right now for my deep dive where I go into a lot more about all that the park has to offer. And please like and subscribe so you don't miss a single state park video as we visit all 57 here in the state of Tennessee. God bless you, and remember, God's creation is meant to be explored.